It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Lakeland. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. McNeely out there with Miles Bridges.
And look at that range from MP. He's really showing it off right now. He may be young, but man, does he ever shoot it with confidence.
Miller throws it down hard.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And a deep three from MP. And again, it's Toronto with the three.
And throughout his career, we've seen Quickly just get better and better at finding teammates.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, "Not only is Ball a three-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Count it. Miller's got 6.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Raptors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Drills it from outside.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And having starred in a 6-man role in New York, Jim Emmanuel quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself. That sums up Quickly.
Toronto's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
Well, that is setting the tone. Perfect 5 for 5 to start this game.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. There's a screen. The 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
MP, good.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Pass to Miller. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Quickly.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Will it go? The offensive rebound. Out to Bridges. A 3 ball. And the Hornets miss again. Toronto leading by 13. Lets it go from deep. MP again from deep. MP's got 24.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Raptors, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Charlotte Hornets just way behind.
Checking out Charlotte, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
And the basket by MP.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to Salong. Here's Schroeder. Fires, high post. It's rebounded by Dick.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
And here's MP for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Here's Hurley, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Hits it from three-point range.
MP is a customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Here's Schroeder. Can't hit from 12. And so it's MP making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. A sensational night for him continues. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the court for the Hornets, we've got Dennis Schroeder, and it's Diabate in at center.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Toronto. This one, MP's checked in for the Raptors. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Bucket is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jacks up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
On the wing, Miller. Three-pointer. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 48.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Miller outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Shot clock at 5. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's Schroeder missing. Toronto leading by 23. MP finds Barrett. MP from deep three-point land. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the paint, here's Diabate.
Yeah, and you can put Miller on either side of that pick-and-roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Toronto. And the win streak sitting at an astonishing 29 games. A monumental team achievement.
Yeah, look, I've been on some teams that had some great runs. It is so hard because you have to be talented. You've got to be 100% bought in, but then you also need some luck. 50-50 balls bouncing your way. They're getting all of that and then some.
Fires the 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Miller. from deep three-point land. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Launches it. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Nobody near Schroeder. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Toronto up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Toronto Raptors.
When you have this many boards, you have many more opportunities to score, and they're taking advantage.
Yep, turning lemons into lemonade.
I'm thirsty.
And now, time to glance at the power rankings midway through this regular season.
Well, I think for the Raptors, they've certainly earned that top spot. If they aren't the clear title favorites, they're on the short list.
Yeah, they got championship DNA, RNA, amino acids, you name it. Professor Shaq knows all about it.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. And at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Mamu Kalashvili in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it. There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
And here's MP for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Kevin?
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Miller. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Miller's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Good on the triple.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
And a deep 3 from MP. And another one falls. amazing.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. There's Miller with the three, and it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. The three from MP. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Miller outside. Lets the three fly. Miller with another miss.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
A nice shot by MP.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Miller with a wide open look. And again, the Hornets missing. Here's MP. Makes it off the glass.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Quickly against Ball to the inside. Pocket six. Shots good by Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
And here's MP for three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Down low, Ingram with the steal. MP with it, and it's Miller picking him up. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Ball from long range. Pass to McNeely. Misses the three. MP with it. Takes a three. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And so it's Toronto, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Changing it up here. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. To end the run. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
On the court for Charlotte, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with McNeely. Ball no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The three from MP. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Ball kicks to Miller. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. From outside the arc, and another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Out to Miller. Shot to stop the run. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Murray Boyles has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Connects from three-point range.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Shoots the three, knocks down the three ball.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And again for three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Josh Hart.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Grady Dick. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with MP. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5 down low. And for New York, Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing the 4. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Hood Schifino in at the shooting guard position. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything. Oh, so competitive. MP with the response three. This guy is all about winning.
And they pick up two.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoyed going right back at the opponent with the three ball.
MP shot is good.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. To the middle. And a big finish by Robinson.
Throwing it down hard. Robinson fully committed on that one.
MP way outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
From deep, MP. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Fires in the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. For the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's OG Anunoby in for Hood Schifino. 1:56 left now in the first quarter. Outside Brunson. Towns outside. Here's the three. Rebound Toronto. 30 straight for them is incredible. They now only trail the 71-72 Lakers for the longest winning streak in NBA history.
Guys, I tell you what, they're playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen. I mean, they look virtually unbeatable. The key now is they continue to try to strive for consistency, to be ready to handle whenever the next loss does come up. That's going to be the key, bouncing back when they do have somebody in this streak.
And again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Outside Brunson. They can't stop the run with that one. Toronto leading by 13. From deep, MP. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Anunoby. And again, the Knicks missing.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by quickly.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
19 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Towns. And it's Toronto with a rebound. MP way outside. And the three off target. Fires from way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. MP getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. And so far, 9 triples in this one. Making a switch here. Hood Schifino's checked in. just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. They've got Josh Hart, also OG Anunoby out there. And it's Hood Schifino in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
OG elevating. Boy, this guy can fly.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this, feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. And here are the top 3-point shooters in the NBA. MP, number 1.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
A 3 off the inbound. Counted from distance. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Towns can't get it to go. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. A 17-point lead, their biggest. He drops it from range.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
The Knicks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
New York making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Mamukelashvili's checked in.
I just love the ball movement.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Back to Brunson. They need this. Sinks the tray. Brunson's got 6 points.
You could feel and see that one coming from a mile away. Brunson returning the fire quickly.
From deep, MP. And another one!
Night after night, he's been unbelievable, scoring the ball at will.
And if he keeps it up, he's going to be top 5 in single-season 40-point games. That speaks to his unwavering consistency. Bridges outside for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
And here's MP from outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Bridges passes to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot here. The 3 is up. Rebound Toronto. Mamukelashvili's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
It's been all Raptors. Puts up a deep 3. And got it! Another basket!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Looking to win the run. Bridges outside. New York again can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And so it's Toronto with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Toronto Raptors.
I obviously love watching them. Everyone enjoys good offense, right?
Yeah, played the right way. I can't think of a more beautiful game in all of sports. And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. They've got MP. Barnes is out there with Dick. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5, roaming the paint. Robinson passes to Bridges. Out to the wing. Here's Hood Schifino. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP way outside. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Back to Brunson to stop the run. And the layup is up and in. Brunson's got 8.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
MP scanning the floor. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Brunson missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Brunson. Here's Towns. Offensive board. Brunson with it, and it's Brunson picking him up.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Drills it from deep.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Back to you guys.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. And it's Brunson missing.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
And here's MP from outside. Good. He hits again.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Pass to Towns. Here's Hood-Schifino, giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Towns for three. Bufkin with a rebound.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And the basket by MP.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag.
Back to Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Robinson, a screen on MP. Rebound by the Raptors.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And some changes here for New York. Mobo, he's checked in for Robinson. Hart comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Bridges misses. MP outside from deep three-point land. Drops in the three.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And so it's the Toronto Raptors, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this word. And with the fourth quarter upon us, Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. And Toronto also making a switch. MP's checked in. Off the inbound pass. Gets the three to fall.
Wow. What can you say?
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing the four. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hood-Schifino in at the two guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Lets it go from deep. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Out left to the wing. Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. From deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. 8 points for Mikal Bridges.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
A deep three from MP. And again, Toronto with a triple.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Pass to Bridges. New York working the ball around now. Brunson with the bucket.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter here. From deep, MP. And it's good! He hits another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
Towns outside. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Here's Hutchefino. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is